Akhil. I'm the founder of Amala Chai. It's a traditional masala chai business, sourcing tea and spices from sustainable farms in India. So chai latte is just a Western take on masala chai. It's just hot milk powered with sugary syrup, whilst masala chai is you're brewing tea, spices, milk all together over a period of time. So, you know, some brews, if you're doing a large batch, could take 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So you get really nice deep infusion of the flavor. And across India, you have chaiwalas making this drink across every street corner. It's cool because every family has their own family recipe. All the chaiwalas have their spins. Obviously they use sometimes buffalo milk. Yeah, ultimately it is super delicious, and there's not even a comparison between the cafes, what they serve. I'm the CEO and founder. I pretty much do all of the business functions, apart from some bits at the stores. I do everything from business operations, new product development, to finance, to accounting, to the Instagram post as well, unfortunately. So career history, very short. I did a couple of internships at university, but my idea was I was going to become a data analyst. So I worked at a data analytics company for a year, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I was born in North London. Both my parents were born in Kenya, and grandparents were born in Gujarat, India. And like many East African Indians, they immigrated here when they were children. So like many, their path was kind of set for them. It was get a profession, get a stable income, and get a foothold in the new country you are. So as my parents didn't have too many opportunities when they were growing up, they definitely wanted to give me and my sisters as much opportunity to pursue our passions. So it was very nice that we were never pressured to go into any certain type of role or profession. But yeah, it was funny because growing up I was the only brown kid at my high school, or one of the few. So when I was young, I kept on rejecting parts of my culture to kind of fit in. But when I turned 18, things definitely made a shift, and I definitely value and I'm very proud of being Indian, but it was definitely something I rejected before. So when I sent that question to my family, they duly reminded me that I stole all of my sister's CDs and sold them. So entrepreneurship was definitely there from younger. But yeah, definitely, I mean, the main thing was that at least we got a degree and then we can pursue whatever we wanted to. I really liked my food when I was younger. I still like my food, but I ate a lot back then. So maybe a restaurant, but I was thinking of my parents are dentists, so I thought about being a dentist, but then I shadowed my mum and I was like, I ain't doing that. Yeah, I was just taking it as it comes. University, I was surrounded in a bubble of banking, consulting, didn't do much of that. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I went into data just because it would provide me a good income and good skills. The first job was not very nice. I didn't really like it. I was kind of treating job as a way of earning income and living rather than living to work, and it was definitely playing on my mind. And I was actually leaving that role, and I was traveling around Leh Ladakh in India and just had a loose idea to start a chai stall. And when I got back home, I just went to my dad, oh, I'm thinking of starting a chai stall. And he said, yeah, you should definitely do it. So I think without that encouragement, I don't think I would have started it. But it was really empowering because I messaged my grandma and be like, what is your masala recipe? And I started doing tests at home and just opened up a market stall selling chai, and it was just a fun idea. It wasn't like thinking of it as a business. It was just brewing chai, selling chai, and talking to people about, you know, this is not chai latte, just a rubbish Western take on the traditional drink. This is how you truly make it. And I think that cross between sharing something which is part of Indian culture and you are Indian definitely helped me drew towards that. So honestly, I had no idea what I was doing. Literally just, you learn everything as you go. We made so many mistakes throughout the whole journey, awful accounting, didn't know how to like market or create a plan. but there's so much information online, and through your mistakes you learn a lot of things. But yeah, we saw people wanted proper chai and opened up another market stall. Then we went back to India to source tea and spices from sustainable farms in India, and things just grow from there. I would say, yeah, it is challenging to start, but there is so much knowledge online on how to start a business. It's super easy in England to do it. So I think in that sense, you can always find that extra support. I mean, it is really tough to be financially stable. I started it when I started a full-time job. My recommendation would be to have something on the side as well as doing this, and then see if you can move part-time. I still am not like deeply supporting myself as much as I want to, but ultimately I enjoy what I do, so it's definitely worth sacrifice. But you can either go down the path of potentially taking investment and they'll pay for your salary. It doesn't need to be a huge business necessarily. It can be a nice side hustle you can have. I wouldn't put so much pressure on it being like the #1 financial support. The main thing is you enjoy it, and it can also provide some income. I would say definitely find the courage to just start. Just find that encouragement, say no to the naysayers, and just go for it, and don't feel it needs to be a massive, ginormous business. It can just be something small as well, and that's really amazing. Second one would be, which I've learned, is that you start a business thinking what people want, but then you find out what they really want, and you need to tailor your product and service to actually what they want. And the third one is, I found the Shopify tutorials on different aspects of the business operations really amazing. It really just helped me to hone in on different areas and learn. And if you are going to start something with the e-commerce arm, I would definitely recommend starting a Shopify website. They already have pre-built template, which are super easy to start. You know, there is a pressure to go down a stable and comfortable path, down like profession. But I definitely think creating a community of South Asian entrepreneurs and setting up a mentorship program to encourage people to, you know, take the leap. You know, if you find passion, you should be going down that route rather than be something else that you're not passionate about.